Hey guys, it's Brody again from Pacific Toyota. Just here to give you a quick virtual tour on the lovely GXL Prado. Obviously the second one. A little bit about us first. So this is our other pre-owned vehicle yard here in Cairns. So this is 235 Mulgrave Road. And obviously, like I mentioned in the last video, just across the road we've got Toyota brand new vehicles and Lexus of Cairns, and just across the road's our Toyota and Lexus service centre there as well. But without going too much further into us, I'll jump straight into the virtual tour on the lovely Prado. So starting underneath the bonnet, I'll go through everything same as I did with the last video, just to give you an exact idea of the condition of the car. Underneath the bonnet here, really clean, as you can see all through there, nice and tidy, same as up through the top of the bonnet there. All right, straight through the bonnet here, no stone chips or anything like that through there. And through the rest of the bonnet there, it's nice and clean as well. There is a very tiny little stone chip just there on the bonnet. Anything like that I can have brush touched for you as well, so not a huge deal, but I did want to point that out anyway. All right, come through the tyre here. Heaps of tread left in that tyre there, as you can see. So I'll have a look through here. Dunlop tyre, it's not an all-terrain tyre, but very chunky road terrain tyre as well. So heaps of tread left in that, and as you can see through there, nice and clean through the underbody. Through the front bar, obviously nice and clean. Obviously if you're putting a bull bar on, it's not going to matter too much, but I'll point out there's a couple of very tiny little stone chips on there. Nothing major, but I did just want to point them out, obviously. Same as a very tiny one there. All right, coming down the left-hand side of the car, all nice and clean on the front guard here. A little bit of a scuff just there, but again, nothing major. Heaps of tread left on the tyres there. Looks like near new tyres, so we're all good on that side as well. No gutter rash or anything on that wheel there either. And all nice and clean through the underbody. Coming up through the windscreen, obviously same as the other one. No chips, cracks, anything like that. Obviously, like I mentioned, every one of our cars comes with a clear history report, just saying it's never been written off, never been stolen, and doesn't owe anyone any money. So all nice and clean through there, and obviously the car's already had a roadworthy done as well. Vehicle doesn't have tinted windows. Obviously it just does have a little bit of a darker screen at the back here, just being a privacy glass. Obviously being a dealership, we do offer vehicle tinting as well. So if you are interested, just let me know and I can organise to get Lara to give you a quote on that side as well. There's a little bit of a scuff just on the back there that I did want to point out. Otherwise all nice and clean through the door. And again, just a very tiny little scuff, nothing major, but I did want to point that out as well. The back through there is all nice and clean. All right, and it's just a bit of grease on there, so that'll come off as well. Heaps of tread left in the back tyres as well. And all nice and clean through those wheels. And again, the underbody's really clean on this car as well. So coming through the rear bar now and the rear door, all nice and clean through there. And the spare tyre, there's a very light little scuff there, but nothing major again. Obviously you have your reverse camera just sitting under there, and a couple of small little stone chips just on the rear bar. And like I said, anything like that I can have brush touched as well, so they just blend it back in with that little bit of white brush touch paint there. Rear door on this one's nice and clean. So the other one was a little bit scuffed. This one's really tidy. A couple of light little scuffs just in the back there, obviously from people. And whether they've got kids in the back or whether they're throwing luggage or anything in the back of these Prados. I'll pop those seats up and go through the condition of those in a second. Obviously you got your spare tyre on the back here. I'd have to take that off to be able to look at what the spare tyre looks like, but I'd say it's all roadworthy, as they do that in the roadworthy as well with the spare. Otherwise all nice and clean up through here. Couple of light little stone chips just on the mirror there that, again, like I said, I can have those brush touched, so nothing major, but I did want to point them out so you can see the exact condition of the car. Obviously the genuine Toyota side steps on the side as well, and the driver's door and the passenger door is all nice and clean as well. Obviously I think I went through the back tyre, but I'll go through it again. But again, no gutter rash or anything through there, and all nice and clean under the underbody. Jumping into the inside of the car now, really tidy on the back door. Couple of light little scuffs just on the handle, but again, nothing major. Carpet floors, obviously they're nice and clean as well. Same as these rear seats, they're in really good condition as well. Obviously, like I mentioned in the last video, the aircon vents are in the roof in the back here, so obviously the roof lining's all nice and clean, and I did just want to point out that, so anyone in the back's obviously going to be really well looked after in the back here. The rear seats down the bottom, obviously like I showed in the last video, those pop out to give those seats in there, but the condition of the back seats, they look like they've barely even been sat in, to be completely honest with you. So they're all nice and clean as well. And obviously, like I mentioned, you got your aircon controls in the back here, and the back of the front seats are all nice and clean as well. Jumping into the front now for us, all nice and tidy through here, all really clean. All right, obviously it just needs a quick vacuum on the floor, but all nice and tidy on there. And the two front seats, really clean. So condition wise, this one is in really good condition on the interior and the exterior. So just jump inside, obviously a push button start. So like I mentioned with the last one, this one does just have the one key. So I did want to point that out to you as well. 56,303 kilometers. So really low Ks for this age Prado. Coming through the steering wheel, again, a couple of light little marks, but this one's in really good condition for the steering wheel as well. Obviously got your steering wheel controls, cruise control back here as well. Push button start, mirror controls. All nice and clean through the dash there as well. And obviously through here, as you can see, all nice and clean through the stereo system here. Nice big touchscreen, maps integrated, Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay and everything as well. Air conditioning controls, you just got your fan speeds, temperatures and modes through there. A little bit of extra storage space in the Prados there, as well as your 4-wheel drive buttons and modes. Obviously I went through them with the last ones, but got your 4 high and 4 low. Your rear and center diff locks, hill descent control, traction control, and your second start. Obviously your automatic transmission as well. Obviously you got your glove box with those 2 compartments in there. And then the last thing I'll go through is just your service history as well. So give me 1 second, I'll pop this one open for us. All right, so first service there done at 10,000 Ks, then at 27,000 Ks. All right, then at 37,000 Ks, then at 48,000 Ks, then again at 55,000 Ks. So literally just got service less than 1,000 kilometers ago, so won't be due until 67,000 Ks. Full service history, every 10,000 kilometers, basically a little bit further apart, but obviously you can tell that the car's been really well looked after and serviced and maintained, which is obviously how it makes it onto a yard like ours. Obviously we hold ourselves to a top quality on these cars. So as you can see, a really clean Prado. Obviously you got that Toyota backing. We do offer that vehicle protection plan as well to add an extra bit of warranty on there for you. Just a bit of peace of mind and a bit of protection on your side. Obviously, like I mentioned, I'll get that quote on the bull bar for you as well, just from our parts center across the road. So I'll organize that now. But I hope you have enjoyed watching my virtual tour. A really clean Prado, so I hope you've enjoyed it. I can't wait to hear what you think. Thanks again. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.